Hey, this is Ram. Today I came up with the one more technical indicator called as Bollinger Band. So before going inside the video, I made a small trade today, basically a day trading, and the profit was 424 rupees. The value you see here may be very small, but for making this profit I had used a margin of around 5000 rupees only. If anybody want to know how I had selected this particular stock, today I had selected metal stock, JSW Steel and Tata Steel. In case if you need to know how I am selecting these stocks, I request you to check in the link provided here in this video, so that you may come to know how these simple strategies can be used in the day trading. Because the timing, if you can see here, I had entered at around 9:25, and the second stock I bought at around 9:26, and it was just hardly 1 or 1.5 minutes trade, that's all. So within that I got a profit of around 8.5%. So this is a simple strategy which I had already explained in my earlier videos. So I request you to check those videos to understand or to know how this simple strategy can be used in the day trade. And apart from that, I am making so much of videos because I had started this channel before 50 days, and more than the trading hours, I am spending most of the time in making the videos and gathering the information for making the videos. But in return, the views or the subscribers were not in a good numbers. That is what I feel like. So the viewers, if you feel that I can come up with some more videos or with some other kind of videos, or if you have any other suggestions to say, tell me, like how I can improve, please write down those points in the comment section, so that I can try to change or try to come up with a different set of content or the different set of information. And whoever seeing the videos without subscribing the channel, I request you to please subscribe the channel, so that I will also have some interest in bringing up with the more content and with the more videos. And this particular series I had started as a series 1, and this is basically the 10th part. Means this is the 10th video of this particular series. And even I thought of starting a series or with a new series called Best Technical Indicator Combination. So basically in day trading we need a set of combined technical indicators to make any decisions. So I thought of come up with the best combinations of technical indicators. So really, if I need to go with those videos or go with the particular series, please let me know, will it be worthable to make the videos, or in case if the viewers have any other perception or any other views, please let me know in the comment section. So going ahead, as I said, in this particular series already we had completed this trending indicator, 4 number of trending indicator. Here we are seeing only the major indicator used in the day trading. So going with that, after trending indicator we had completed this momentum indicator, and today we are going to see this Bollinger Band, which comes in volatility indicator. Share with you people. So let us go into the video. So here I had opened this Tata Steel, basically 5-minute candlestick chart, and in this I am going to apply this particular indicator. So yes, I think now you can see the indicator clearly. So basically this Bollinger Band used to have three lines. One is the upper Bollinger Band, which comes above the candlestick chart. If you can see here, it moves above the candlestick chart. And the other one is the lower Bollinger Band, which basically comes below the candlestick chart. And the third one is the middle one, which is very similar to the moving average. This is basically like a moving average line, which comes in between both upper and lower Bollinger Bands. So as I said, this is a volatility indicator. So this will shows how the particular stock is volatile. Even this is very useful when the particular stock is trading in flat, which means that the particular stock is going in sideways without having a major movement. Also, by this particular indicator we can see even the trend also. Since moving average itself is a trending indicator, since this line is similar to a moving average, if suppose this line is moving in upward direction, we can understand that the particular stock is moving in the upper directions or trending in upper direction. And if it moves in the lower direction, then the particular stock is moving along with the lower direction. So I think this is clear. So basically, if we come to the settings, the period, first one is the period which is of 20. So this bands usually move with the last 20 candlestick in the chart. So based on the movement of the last 20 candlesticks, this band will be generated and the field will be closed. This is a presetting, and even if we changes also, you won't see a major changes. Basically it slightly move according to the candlestick movement. So let us have this as close only, and standard deviation is basically comes with the 2. If we reduce here, it will be narrowed further, and if we increase this, it will be enlarged. So standard deviation is basically as a major or a significant setting in this particular indicator, because this Bollinger Band width will be changed based on this standard deviation. So if we increase the standard deviation, this width of the Bollinger Band will be increased, and if we reduce the number, then these bands will come closer. So this is very important setting, and so let me keep 2 only as a presetting. And this, as I said, this simple moving average, this is basically like the center line will move like a simple moving average. And we can change the color also here. Top Bollinger Band may be a green in color, and the median line let us have in black only, and the lower band shall be in red, right? And if we don't want any filling, because inside the channel you can see the filling, if you don't want, you can remove it also, but it is better to have a better clarity. Yes, let us have this. So here you can see. So how this particular technical indicator can be interpreted with the making the decision in entry and exit of our day trading. So let us see that. If you see, this moving average is moving along with the candlestick, and once the particular stock become very volatile, this band automatically will be get expanded and will move on the upper direction. So which means that the particular stock becomes volatile. That is what we can understand from this bands. So it got enlarged, and after that if we enter in this point, so this is 422, we would have come at 430 rupees, which means at least 15 to 18%, I think basically it may be in 18% of a profit. So once this band got enlarged, which means that the stock becomes volatile. But actually it is not the case, because many of the time it may show some wrong signal also. As you can see here, this is the first candle of a day on 13th of August. So since there was so much of pre-order before the market, the first candle itself gone outside the band, which means that it is so volatile. But considering this, if we enter in this particular stock while after the closure of the first candle, and if we buy this particular stock, then they would have end up with a severe loss. As you can see, it gone down like anything immediately. So which means that we need to wait. So we need to wait for some time to get a confirmation to get into a particular stock. So how we can get that confirmation? So let us see that now. So once if hit the band either on the upper side or on the lower side, we need to wait for at least 1 or 2 bands to give a confirmation. For example, here also you can see. So this is also the first candle of a day on 11th of August. This is the first candle, opening candle. After that, the second candle also gone outside of the band, which means that this is quite bullish. This stock is quite bullish. And after the second candle closure, we can enter on the third candle, which breaks the second candle, which means that here 419 was the actual price. And if we enter in 419, then we could have waited up to 425, which is a huge number of profit. It is a very good profit we would have got from this particular technical indicator, using this particular technical indicator. Then how we can we may know that we need to exit from the position. So because once if we enter here at 419, we need to know when we need to come outside the come out of our position. Many people, what they will do, once they enter, they will be keep on waiting and watching the movement. And once if it started moving away from the upper band, see here, this candles are not at all touching the upper band, and it had started moving like in the like a sideway or a small pause is there. So after it is not touching the lower band, we can come out from it from the position. For example, this particular candle itself is not touching the upper band. So here itself we could have come outside from the position, or else still we can wait and see. If suppose sometime it may have a small pause and again it may go, but in this case it came down. So what we can do is that still we can wait and till if it comes to the center line, like the moving average line, when it touches this particular line, we should come out from our position, so that we will come up with the profit. So this is what the basic funda of this particular technical indicator. And apart from that, if suppose the particular price came down below the moving average line, then also many of the traders will enter in the position. Basically this had moved up and it came down and it crosses the center line. So after this candle we can enter here also at around 421, and we need to do short selling. So on that time what will happen, 421 was a actual entry price, and you can wait till it touches this particular lower band, so that we may get at least a profit of around less than 1% only. Since it was bullish, it gone down here, then again it got a small retracement. At least if you could have wait, suppose you don't want to come up with a small profit, you can wait till here to touch this center line. If the particular candle had crossed the center line, then we need to come out from the position. But this particular candle had slightly came down and closed here. Even here it had crossed above, but it is not so bullish here. So you can wait, and you can come up here at 408 rupees. So that is what the basic idea of this indicator. So I hope this is useful, and basically decision should not make based on this particular indicator only. We need to add some other indicator also with this, like super trend or parabolic SAR can be added up with this technical indicator to take a better decision in the day trading, especially, so that we may not end up with a loss, because this also creates some false signals. So I think it is clear now. Thanks for watching the video, and I request you to please subscribe to the channel, like the videos. Bye.